There are 4 materials in Minecraft that can be used to make almost every technical block in the game. Today, I'm going to farm these materials in bulk. In my last video, I made this rocket factory. And in this rocket factory is a sugarcane farm. And in the sugarcane farm are pistons. Lots of pistons. Gathering the materials for the pistons really made me realize how much I need some new farms. Pistons are made with stone, wood, iron, and redstone. And I happen to consider these 4 resources the core materials of Minecraft. These are materials that I'll need for any project ever, unless I'm making a big dirt ball or something. Point is, I need a way to farm these materials as fast as possible. So today, I'm going to be making a farm for stone, wood, iron, and redstone. Before we get started, only 3% of viewers are actually subscribed, so if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. I'm going to start off with the easiest of the 4, stone. I already have this cobblestone generator, and it works very well, so I don't feel like I need to upgrade this at all. I do, however, want to make a farm for regular stone. Right now, if I want regular stone, I have to smelt the cobblestone that I get from the cobblestone generator, and I don't want to have to do that every time, so let me quick make a stone farm. Okay, that was easy. It was also really cheap to build. To make the farm work, I stay in here and I just hold down left click. And right now, it's not working at full efficiency because I don't have haste. So let me go make a beacon. Oh, looks like I don't have enough iron. Well, it's a good thing I planned on making an iron farm. This iron farm is going to be the biggest farm that I have ever made before. Before I start building, I have to clear out this huge chunk of land. To show how big it is, it spans from this corner to this corner. The first thing I did was take down every single tree. After that, I had to flatten down the land to a certain level. Since TNT can't get rid of fluids, I had to do that manually as well. Both above ground and below ground rivers need to go. And now I'm ready to start the TNT bombing. By the way, that all took 4 days. I made the TNT bombing machines and I'm finally ready to start blowing things up. So far, things have been going great, but I'm still not convinced that something isn't gonna go wrong. It's been a couple hours and things are still running perfectly, but this is going to take a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I really wanted to have a time lapse of the whole thing because I thought it would be really satisfying to see the whole thing condensed into a few seconds, but unfortunately, there's just too much going on for my laptop to handle. Like and subscribe so I can afford a PC. Now that the stone layer is all done, I have to move the machines down to do the deep slate layer. This time I'm going to be running 3 flying machines at the same time because doing 2 at a time was just too slow for me. So far things are going well. I found a lot of diamonds, but there's a lot of lava that I haven't cleared out yet, and also I've almost died a few times.
A few moments later.
Okay, I actually did die. I didn't record it. Oh man, and I gotta get my stuff. I immediately logged out because I wanted to stop the flying machines from blowing up my stuff. Oh man, I hope it's not gone. I'm so glad that I didn't bring my bed. I got most of my stuff back, but I did lose my helmet and my boots. I'm going to pause these, and I'm just gonna take however long it'll take to fill up all of these lava pools because it takes way too long and I can't keep up. Guys, I just realized that I also lost my netherite hoe. This is a sad day. Okay, I've filled up pretty much every pocket of lava and water, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up and spend most of my time collecting diamonds. Yeah, I learned my lesson. This definitely makes it a lot easier. It's been a couple days since I started using the flying machines, and finally the entire hole is done. It's quite literally rough around the edges, but I'm planning on decorating this in some way in the future. There was a few fumbles, but in the end, it got done. But you know what they say, it's not about the end product, it's about the diamonds you make along the way. I don't think I've ever had this many diamonds in any world ever. Now that I've got this giant perimeter all cleared out, it's time to start gathering resources for the iron farm that I'm going to build in the middle. It took another 2 days IRL to finally gather all of the materials. Before I get started, I actually need to build a temporary villager breeder. Because for this farm, I'm going to need over 700 villagers. Here's the first one. What is going on with this guy? Oh, no, stop. Oh, and there he goes. What? He's just going. He's just walking off. Where is he going? Oh, I guess we've got a villager at the rocket factory now. Okay, let's try again. And perfect. And the second villager is in too. Now, it's time to finally start building. I'm building an iron farm designed by Arigas. It will produce 100,000 iron ingots per hour, and the farm is so big it has to be built in a perimeter, otherwise the lag will be too hard for any world to handle. Doing all the building and also moving the villagers and the pillagers took about a week. The reason I keep bringing up how long this is taking me is because I can't overstate how much work and time this takes. By nature of this being a YouTube video with time lapses and cuts and stuff, it's inevitably going to downplay how long it actually takes to make something like this, so I don't want you to get the wrong idea. This takes a lot. And this farm produces more iron than 99% of people will ever need, so I really don't recommend this to most people. Overall, the building for this project was really easy. The difficult part came in moving the villagers. There are 756 villagers that need to be moved from this pit thing all the way up to their respective places in the farm. It wasn't only villagers that I had to move, I also had to move 36 pillagers into the center of each little circle area. Now, please enjoy the rest of the time lapse. It's finally done, and I know what you're thinking. I too want to see it run, but there's a problem we need to fix first. Right now, I don't have enough shulker boxes to store all of the iron that I would get by running the farm. As far as different problems go, I think this is a pretty nice problem to have. This is my shulker farm, and I think it's broken. This armor stand is not supposed to be here, I don't think. Let me fix this real quick. Okay, everything should be working now. I AFK'd for a bit and I stocked up the shulker box loader, so everything should be good to go. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. Let me flick this lever to turn it on. And look at all those iron golems. It's a bit laggy, which is expected. The last of the iron golems are getting killed right now, so it should repeat at any second now. Oh, and there it goes. Well, I guess that's my biggest farm ever now done. It obviously looks pretty ugly, so if you have any ideas of how I could decorate this place, let me know in the comments what you think I could do. Okay, now it's time to make a farm that looks like this. I already did a material collection montage, so I figured I'd just get the items in advance. Also, I passed 1,000 days played in this world. So anyways, I started working on the next farm, and it is called the Kronos V3 Raid Farm. As the name suggests, it is a raid farm, which produces mainly emeralds, but what I'm looking for is the redstone. Before I start using this farm, I actually need to make a brand new sword, because the sword I have right now has fire aspect, which won't work with this farm. To start the farm, I need the bad omen effect. It's a good thing I chose to build the farm next to a pillager outpost. Now I turn off the safety, hit this armor stand, turn safety back on, stand in here and type out this command, which is part of the carpet mod. It's essentially an auto clicker. I can look around with free cam, and now the farm is running. It's very loud and also very laggy too. I temporarily have all of the items going to this spot right here, and that's because I need enough of the items that this farm produces to set up the item sorters. So that's why I can't use the item sorter right now, because that's what I'm trying to set up. To stop it, I just type in this command, and I can walk out. I just have to stand in this pile of items and throw out all the unstackable items that I'm not going to use for anything. I didn't get enough items to finish the item sorters, so I'll have to run this farm a few more times, and I think I have a better strategy this time. Okay, I ran the farm a bit longer this time, and I literally have like 1 FPS. It's like I'm playing a PowerPoint presentation. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, new strategy this time. I feel like there's a really obvious method that I'm just not picking up on right now, but that doesn't really matter anymore because I've got all of the item sorters fully set up, and I also fully stocked it with shulker boxes. Something neat about this farm is that you can use these levers to turn off certain items that you don't want to collect. So I'm going to turn off every single lever for emeralds, spider eyes, and sugar because I don't need those items for anything right now. And it's finally time to run this farm for real. Looks like the item sorter is working. All the stuff I don't want is getting burned here on the end. And that is now 3 out of 4 materials done. The last material I want to gather in bulk is arguably the most important. It's wood. I'm going to be building a wood farm designed by Activation. It's pretty complicated to make, but it gives over 150,000 logs per hour. Before I started making this video, I would have thought that this takes a lot of materials, but compared to the previous 2 farms that I made, this is actually not that bad. To save you some time, here's a material collection montage in 1 second. Did you catch all that? I've got everything that I need. Now let's go look for a place to build. This looks like a good spot, but I'll have to get rid of this dirt thing that I made earlier. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. This is why I don't usually record in first person when I'm building. It looks really complicated with all of the blueprint stuff, and before you ask, the mod is called Cinematica, and you can download it in the description. I think this is ready to go. To run the farm, I need a whole bunch of bone meal, and also some spruce saplings just to get it started. Moment of truth, let's see. Please don't break. Okay, I think everything is working perfectly. Nice! Next, I would have to build a bone meal farm to supply it, and also a shulker box loader to deal with all the items, but honestly, I'm just tired. This video has taken over a month to make, and I just want to get it out. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to build the bone meal farm and the shulker box loader after this video goes live, and I'll post updates in my Discord server. Before you go, there's actually one final thing that I want to do, and that is an updated map of my base.